Hello everyone and welcome to Pause Lesson 13. Today we are learning about happiness and how to develop skills to be happy in our daily lives. You will be successful when you know and understand what happiness is and are able to practice the skills of happiness on a daily basis. A definition of happiness. The experience of joy, contentment, or positive well-being, combined with a sense that one's life is good, meaningful, and worthwhile. Now, most of you probably know the song Happy by Pharrell Williams. I've attached the YouTube clip here if you would like to watch it with your students. It always puts a smile on everyone's faces. What is bucket filling? We all carry around an invisible bucket that contains our feelings. A bucket filler is someone who says or does nice things for other people. By doing this, you are filling other people's buckets and they are filling their own bucket at the same time. A bucket dipper is sad and does things to cause other people to feel bad. A bucket dipper empties their bucket when they say or do mean things. Now these are really great concepts for kids to grasp. This one I've attached a little bit more information for older students because the information that led to the bucket filling story actually came out of some research that was done by Sir Donald Clifton in the 1960s, and he developed the theory or a metaphor of a bucket dipper, of a dipper and a bucket. And according to this theory, each of us have an invisible bucket. Now, I often say to students that I think the bucket represents our heart. So it's a great way with the older children particularly to have a conversation about what they think the bucket might represent. The authors also write that it's constantly emptied or filled depending on what other people say or do. And when our bucket is full, we feel great. When our bucket is empty, we feel awful. But throughout the story, the children also learn that when they do things for other people, not only do they fill their buckets, but they also fill their own. And the opposite is true, as if they dip in someone's bucket, they also dip in their own. So the two stories that the theory of bucket filling comes from are How Full Is Your Bucket? Positive Strategies for Work and Life by Tom Rath and Donald O. Clifton. And then the children's story, which we have attached in this lesson today, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? A Guide for Daily Happiness for Kids. I highly recommend both. So here is this story. You can watch it being read on YouTube with your students. And there are so many free resources out there that you can download and use in your classroom as well. And we do have a few posters as part of the Pause program. Here are those posters that I was just mentioning. So we've got ones that you can have up in your classroom. Have you filled a bucket today? Have you shared, listened, been kind, take turns, include others, compliment, be polite, helpful, and smile. Smile is a great way to fill a bucket. Then we've got the explanations about what bucket filling is and bucket dipping, and then a reminder of what to do. This is a summary for older students if you didn't want to listen to the story with them. And then this is an activity that's in the student workbook if you choose to do it. And this would have to be my favourite activity to do in all of the Pause program, where the kids make their own little buckets. And it sort of ties in really well with our gratitude lesson that's coming a bit later on, that they can use their bucket as also their gratitude jar. So have fun making them with your kids. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.